Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Trying to find some room. It's Morris. And he'll run out of bounds and pick it up a few yards on the play.
Boy, after all the build-up and all the hype of the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Running past the 45. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42. Well, the big fella's, Kirk, flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Throws the ball to the left after plenty of time in the pocket. Excellent protection.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect it to his receiver downfield.
Third down, he drops to throw. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas State. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set to kick the ball off now. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the single back takes the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat and be able to give this. Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback dropping back, trying to extend the play. Using his legs on the scramble. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
The Razorbacks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity,
for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
That's a design quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. Tried to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a 4th down call. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And the field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. First down and 10 now. It's a shotgun run call. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Lets it go. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Touchdown, Red Wolves. It was Won it. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And the Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss.
Now the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive, looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of 1.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he crosses the 30. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
The Razorbacks moving quickly down the field here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, it's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
3rd and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions this drive? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. And he's got it. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw. And it's a first down.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's escaping the pocket now. There's contact on the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. And he'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter and set something up downfield.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Defense is coming after him. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. The Red Wolves will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And he's got it at the 15. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And now the handoff. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's going to take off here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see it.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return to the 24. What a crucial takeaway. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's looking deep here. And it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He's on the run. Launches deep. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. And the Razorbacks are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. He's swarmed by the defense. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And it's good right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Always looking to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of this first half. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Red Wolves will kick this away to get the second half going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Come to the line for second down and very short now. He'll ride the back again here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Receiver makes the grab.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
That completion makes it second and medium. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Arkansas. They go in front here in the second half.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And he's got his man open downfield. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Red Wolves will line up on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Morris. He shreds the tackle. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Arkansas State. They'll try to add to the lead now in the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Here's the second down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
And he's going to launch it deep again. Catch made wide open way downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Second down and goal upcoming. Trying for a touchdown on the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Now a crucial 3rd down and goal. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Time for one more play here in the quarter. They'll change the pre-snap look now. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. They'll keep the kicking team on the sideline, try to extend the lead here with a touchdown on 4th and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looks like he's going to run it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the 1st down mark.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The shotgun running play call. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The Razorbacks are in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, Hogs. Still no answer for this offense. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kurt, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. This is caught. Could be an important two-point conversion to get within a field goal here in the late stages. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on third down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Morris. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. And the Red Wolves pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
First and goal. If they play this right, they can pretty much put the game on ice. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Arkansas State.
First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Ball back at the 6 for second and goal up that loss. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second and goal for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the defense brings him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. He's moving out of the pocket now. And they're able to get him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. I thought he was going to be able to find a way to get to the end zone. He is such a threat when he takes off. He pulls that ball down and tries to get to the end zone on these scrambles. But the defense just keeps him out of the goal line.
Long enough and good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. The corner's now playing a couple of yards off the ball. The pickup is 7 yards, now second and 3. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. The pass rush closing in. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Of course, in the playoffs,